Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share how I fixed my Dyson Hot and Cold, I think HP01 fan. It's a fan come air purifier. The issue was of it's been like a year and a half, look, 2 year old. Probably within 6 months of first initial phase of usage itself, it started giving some problem. I never give much attention because I was so busy in life. It was basically giving some hissing or squeaking, light squeaking sound, especially in low modes, like low speed modes, like 1, 2, 3. After 15-20 minutes, I kept on ignoring, but recently I thought, let me focus what's the issue. And I did a little bit digging around and Dyson blogs and other users. Most of them, like Dyson, I also did chat with the customer care. They go with their like standard stuff. Oh, you clean up your unit. And I did clean. I mean, it's hardly got dusty because we don't get that much of dust around here. So it is not at all dusty. Even then, I cleaned the HEPA filters and all were well good because Dyson itself will inform if you need to change. So everything was good. I cleaned up. Even I cleaned up the blade. There are instructions how to clean the blades. Like in fact, it's a bladeless, but like in the arch, you can go around and clean the stuff. But it didn't help me much. I mean, it was. I initially thought it is the issue, but like again, it started giving the same noise after like 15-20 minutes of run time, typically in the hot day. So I thought there's no other go. I even called the Dyson for the support, and I see there's a lot of people complain the same thing on the blogs and even the YouTube. People are complaining and how to get rid of that noise. And the whatever the Dyson suggestion didn't help. Dyson suggestion basically just clean the unit. And finally, the chat person, the support guy says, "Oh, you need to send it. Then we can assess and then give you the estimate." And shipping cost is mine because it's out of warranty. I thought it's not a good deal for me, but like I mean, even if I think there's a Dyson service center, there should be something around probably King of Asia or Philadelphia. I think I've seen somewhere in the King of Asia, but like again, I'm not too sure like how much they're going to charge. So I digged around and I decided I'll change because of that. Like I don't wanted to give it out, and I thought okay, it's a motor. Main motor has some bearing issues definitely because once it get warmed up, that's where the noise was coming. So better to change the motor. I and plus I tried to open it. It is little bit complicated than the most of other units because Dyson tend to keep very compact and tight, like a German engineered car. Everything is very tight. So, but once I opened it, I realized, okay, I can open it, and I was able to get the schema of this unit somehow after much of digging around internet. I'll share that link or the schema shots in my video. Uh, and I found the right part number from Dyson itself. And luckily, I got the new motor, which cost me about 85, I think. It was 69 plus shipping, or everything came up to like 80 or $85, I think. And the part number is basically, I'll put it on the video also, like in the comment section. It's 970044-02, and in fact they send it like this. Yeah, I can show you the part number here. I think, yeah, it's getting focused, out of focus. Yeah. So yeah, this is what the part is. Let's dive into the how did I replace the unit. There are a little bit small quirks, you should be aware of it. That's why I thought of posting this video, which might help others who wants to fix their own instead of throwing away this 400 plus dollar fan. So let's jump in. This is the unit which I was talking about. And the first thing is you need to open up the filters because all the screws for the fan or the blade are hidden underneath it. So you just click open the filters. There's the outside filter and there's a inside hypoallergic special filter. See, all my filters were super clean. There was no issues at all with the filters, and there's no dust at all in this fan, but still it was giving noise. So this, once you open it, then you open the hypoallergic filters also. Quickly I'll go to the screws once I remove the hypoallergic filters. I don't know what they're technically called, but yeah, they're just like a push and pull kind of locks. That's all. And you open up that, go to the other side, take up this one also. I feel like it's spoon feeding, but some things are little quacky once you get inside. Yeah, first one is this screw head. This is the screw head that fits to the screws. It's not like a star or a Phillips head. You need to find out. I don't know what exactly this is called, but I had a kit of screws for my computer kit. From that, I was able to find and match this screw head. I was able to open it, and I'm speeding up the video just to make it fast. So you just open up that, and once you and open up, right, you can't just pull the head all together because there's one main power supply line goes that you need to take it out from the yeah, just keep the screws away. And beforehand I forgot to tell, unplug it, let it cool if it is running for long before you do operate on all these things. Just a reminder, I should have told much earlier. Yeah, you have to take out that wire which is kind of blocking the head to tilt totally. There are multiple lines going out, but you don't need to take out all the ones, but like the one which can give you more flexibility to open up. So you just need to take out that power cord, power supply line, I think, which goes from the board. See, I'm pulling it that. Yeah, I'm just pulling it out, and then it kind of frees up because it's locking, the wires are locking from both sides, but one side it opens up. You can tilt the the blades on the other side once it opens up. See, yeah, the otherwise you see the red, white, and black. I mean, I don't think you need to touch that. That's for the I don't know what controls it uses internally. You see that there's a gasket and there's a dome. Those two also need to be removed. The gasket is simple pull. It's just a rubber gasket just to prevent the dust coming out, I think, by design. You pull out, and then the dome, it's a twist lock dome. There's nothing. I don't know why they put it dome, like again for dust prevention to getting into the motor engine or whatever. Probably that is the dome purpose. You pull that, and the little bit tedious task here is the power supply from the motor. You identify that. That's the last one on the bottom. That's the only one you need to take out because that's the only connecting cable from motor to the board, the PCB main control unit. So you pull out, and there's a rubber gasket on the notch which is little tight. You have to yank it out and take it out. That's a little delicate, but yeah, it is doable, not a big deal. Uh, yeah, I'm just trying to pull it out. See my struggle over there since I'm doing it for the first time. If I seen something like this on a video, I would be more confident. So yeah, this is why I'm making this video for probably people like me will be using, and it will be more helpful. Yeah, you just push through the screwdriver, that rubber thing. It's a yeah, you pull it out, and yeah, this is the last cable. There are only two cable to derive, one from the dome, sorry, one from the blade assembly unit, and then another from the motor. And once you motor is now free. You can and but just one, make sure, like if you're not confident, take pictures of each before you. Yeah, you see these notches right on the side. The motor assembly is just locked into the body by a notch. The notch ring is held by springs. That is the trickiest part of this entire operation. I'll explain like later. yeah, that's some kind of capacitor. I think it was just sitting there. There's no lock or anything. It's a rubber base and it just sits there. And yeah, you just yank the not yank, just slightly put strength and pull out the motor assembly. The motor assembly has another metallic uh, gasket, not gasket, like a metallic filter type things on the bottom, again to prevent the bigger dust particle, I think. See the mesh. Yeah, that's also that doesn't come with the new motor. The only the motor comes, so you have to take it out. That's just a click assembly. There are notches. It just goes in and it clicks into that. So you just press with a screwdriver on the notch and pull it out. It will come out and put that into the new motor. So I'm just showcasing the same thing. Yeah, doing a thumbs up. Okay, I was able to pull out the motor uh, because I was just recording it also on the timeline. So these are the markers for my video. So I'm taking out the new box, and the box was not greatly packed. They have like a little bit sponges around that the plastic spring connected rings, which I think they are for like vibration prevention, or I don't know how they. Basically, they isolate the motor from the body. That's the idea, if I understand it correctly. Once you look at the motor, you see the even the old motor. You see the top ring, right? The black one. It's all held by springs. See the two notches, and putting them is little trickier. It falls off so easily. I had a lot of struggle while putting it back after preparing the motor with the new mesh. I mean the old filter mesh from the bottom and all. But that is one of the trickiest part of this whole. That I took maybe an hour to put it back. After taking it out is much easier because just two wires. Yeah, I'm just showcasing the motor, the new motor. I was also parallelly taking pictures of it just to remember like how it was and now and then. And I was because the motor color was the fan color was a little bit different. My old one came with the manufacturer unit was black, and this is again it came from Dyson only. It's a white, the blades. That's the only difference, and the model number were also slightly different. But when I picked up in the Dyson site for this particular unit, they showed me this motor. Probably they might have upgraded the motor and new model had come out or whatever. It's been like 3 4 years, 3 years at least, I think. So then now only I realized because I didn't even open the box. It was delivered like a month back, but I was busy. I didn't have the time to do this. So I was see the packing. It is so I feel like so cheap and horrible. I mean, like the like lot of other like even the Chinese manufacturers make it like really fabulous packing, like beautiful like secure packing. If this box was thrown around, things would have been broken. I think it's especially the plastic parts, the rings. They are very, seems to be delicate. So the once I open, you see the spring already fell off. So I was taking picture of this also. Yeah, to see how it was and all. This is the new one, but like itself, I wanted to take it. No, I think I take it for reference. And I'm looking at the video and talking because while doing that, I didn't have patience to talk it through because I was also learning and like trying it out things. So I did a bit, and there's some times where like I had to go and look back into the what the schema diagrams, and I'll briefly show the schema document at the end of this video. See, the blades are white for this. The power line, basically one mistake I did was the power line I tried to insert with where it is, but it has to come out outer of the ring, the outer ring. So then only it can go get into the tight space. So I'm putting back the mesh. I took the mesh out of that, and I took the dome, the twist dome. It just you twist it. There are notches. The one notch is open, so you can align it and then twist it while putting it back. That's but make sure it sits perfectly on that circular notch, circular notion, because I had to try a couple of times to fit it properly. But it's nothing undoable. I mean, it's not like that complicated. It's simple, but it's a little tight. That's all. And now I put this mesh, and the springs I had to put. Okay, yeah, on this, like while moving around, the spring fell off. I mean, see, those are very tiny springs. I put it back, I think, already. There are like a couple of springs you see on the tray of my screwdriver that fell off from the previous motor as soon as I was taking out. So yeah, make sure these springs not fall into the enclosure, so it might rattle and create sound. So while putting it right, there's a notch. You see that just pointing it out, and you align that and slowly push it down. Once it pushed down properly, the three sides, the bottom ring, the plastic, the transparent ring has notches. It goes and clicks into the side of the mesh, the main chassis of the fan. That's where it kind of like sits properly. So it's like kind of sitting in the air with this spring locked frame. The idea is to reduce the noise and sound vibrations of the motor to the body. I think it's a well designed, but the spring is very, very, very flanky, and it's like tricky to put it in. Otherwise, everything else is seamless. Again, I pulled the wire through the hole provided, and the new motor also comes with that rubber gasket kind of thing, which sits under the notch, just to tightly fit it under that uh, tight space. That's how they designed it, and it was well and good. So with my fat fingers, I struggled a bit, so I had to disconnect a couple of cables to put this cable because it's very narrow. I can't just push it through. So I removed the cables, and remember what cables you remove. I mean, they're not much, there's a couple of them, and you put it back. You connect the main motor and then connect the remaining cables, and then put the whole unit back. Now make sure the capacitor kind of sits, because when I was taking out, it fell off. I mean, it's attached to the cable, but it still fell off. So I had to like put it back properly while putting back the dome, the fan section of it, the arc section of it. So that's a little bit. It's not like straightforward click and lock. So you just align it and all. Then once the screws are aligned, then you can see I just connected the cables, and those two cables only you need to connect back, as you removed only two, and put it back, and that's it. And once this is done, you do your basic testing, run the fan. I just did that after all the see the capacitor fell off like initially. I was struggling to put it back because the last time I opened, it was still there. I think I was very cautious. This time I decided to take it out apart, right? So I didn't care when it fell off. But there's no lock or anything. It just you see that rubber base, and it just sits there. It's just a cushion, I think, and the top notch comes and locks onto that. That's all about it. So yeah, I should be putting it back. Once same way screws are coming. Make sure there's a wire next to the capacitor. Keep it aside so that the screw notch can get inside that hole once you while putting it back. That's one alignment issue I faced because the wire was just sitting on the in the way. So that I need to align and put it back. Yeah, and once it is done, you just screw them back, same places. So there are four screws, each two on each side, and put back the filters, hypologic first, and then the outside body with the filter, the regular air filter. I think it has, at least for this model, they are not separately. It's already integrated into the body, or you can pull it out while cleaning. I did remember. So this is what I booted up. Very first time booting, it was looking for the Wi-Fi and all. It connected back, and then everything. I'm just fast forwarding all the tests I ran, all the operations provided in the system. Everything worked seamlessly. That's how. That's how you fix it. Hope this helps. Excuse me. Yeah, hope this helps, and please do subscribe and share. And if you need any help on this, put your thoughts in the comments. I'll try to answer best to my knowledge. Adios.